This is the video for ICP-8 using Python to create ontologies from 3 different articles. So after getting the text from the articles, these are all recipes. And so I used the OWlReady2 library as recommended by different sources. And we added the ICP-8 OWL file in order to create classes and append them on this. So class was the 3 recipes themselves, and then subject, object, and relationship. Since there's so many different relationships, what I wanted to try and do was iterate them using a for loop, but that proved to be not doable in the method that I was doing. I was trying to use a dynamic class, but that wasn't working either. So what we did instead was we made our triplets. We created 3 different string variables to name each of the elements, each of the instances, and then we just sort them through into their correct class. We use a simple identifier just to give 1, 2, and 3. And once we run that, excuse me, once we run the method, the function, make triple through each of the texts, then that gives us our elements. So if we run through the instances in subject class here, we get a lot of unnamed subjects, and I was not able to understand how or why that happened necessarily. However, if we go down further, we see that a lot of the different all of the subjects that came through the iteration loop are now in the subject class. Then we have the onto.save to load everything up. However, when I went to load this up into the WebVowel program, first of all, I was not able to load the most recent version, but it said ontology could not be loaded. So I looked into the errors here, and I saw that it said it was not able to parse the ontology. So I don't know exactly where in this code that did not happen. I don't know what I was supposed to add. I was going over the different terminology for the OWlReady2, and I did not see anything to do with parsing being an extra necessary step. I just assumed that the get ontology would parse that out pretty well. So unfortunately, while the code seems to have all loaded and worked decently well, though I would have liked a lot more cleaning up with this kind of thing. Yeah, it wasn't showing up on the WebVowel, so I will need to look into why that is.